A little one for the money, two for the show, three.
A aula de hoje é para aprender como fazer um pouco de improviso. Olá, Brasil! Olhar o mundo. Aqui, lá no Boveda, Rádio Terra. Boa tarde, todo mundo. Boa tarde, Brasil. Não, vocês têm outros acordes. Ok, eu vou falar e vocês podem pegar esses outros. Você pode fazer Fá. E você pode fazer um Dó. E Lá menor. Pode fazer Fá. Dó. Lá menor. Dó. Que é Fá. Dó. Stand by me. 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 Vamos fazer isso. Stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me. Vou tentar. Two. E faz.
A little one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready now. Cool cat go, I said, don't you hey? Step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but stay hard for them blue suede shoes. Think again, if I. Well, you can knock me down, you can sit on my face, slandering my name all over the place. Do anything that you wanna do. Where's my...
Eu vou parar. Agora vamos ter certeza que você sabe. Agora a primeira coisa que você aprendeu foi essa. Mas eu tô dando outra parte de brinde. Ok? Onde você vai pegar nessa primeira casa e você vai tocar um número. Olha como é esse número. Você faz 2, 3, 4. Ops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Começa na 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eu tô no 8. Now, Elvis, no início da música, olha o que ele faz. Hey, Hello, everybody. Welcome to our part 2 of the B.B. King song here on my guitar class on Radio Terra, the channel where you can get these guitar lessons for free. All you have to do is, if you've just discovered me right now, all you have to do is go on to the description in here on this channel, and you can sign up. You don't have to pay anything. All you got to do is put your name down and your best email for getting all the materials, because there's not only for just what we're doing today, but you'll get stuff for the last 3 years. We do 3 trimesters every year, so you get a lot of stuff. So anyway, we're doing part 2 because I want to get into more of the pentatonic scale. Whoa, that's interesting. The pentatonic scale, a little bit more, improvisation. And in this one, because we're mostly, speaking of the materials for the class, you're going to get you get the music. Gabe, can you put the music up a little bit? So you're going to get this chart. Oh, what I was taught, Sockman was muted? Oh, that's okay. I haven't played it yet, so. No, oh, yeah. Could you bring the music up, the score? Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, you get this thing, and it's going to talk to you about. So you can play along. So you're going to get the music to the song. Guess who? And you're going to have the playback, which is the thing. Here it is. Is it muted still? You can follow along. Somebody who loves you, guess who? Song by B.B. King, you know. You go back to the B minor. Someone who really cares, guess who? Open your heart, truly you will see. Oh, that someone who really cares is me. So that's pretty much it. It just keeps repeating that. So we got those 4 lines. So in part 2, what happens? Most of this song is like in an A, kind of a nice sweet A sound. He's like, someone, or A flat, I mean, who really loves you. Then he does this A augmented. So it's kind of like, we talked about this last week. But in part 2, we're going to talk about improvising over this. And so pretty much we're in the key of A flat in the harmonic. And when you sign up for this class, you can come in here anytime you want and say, well, what's this or what's that? Ask a question. You can stop me because this is live, okay? So we're in the A flat. And it's like, A flat, why A flat? Well, that's just a song, that's the key it's in, but we work with the numbers. So we're working with, so let's go to the A major pentatonic, Gabriel, A flat major pentatonic. And you're going to see there's a T right there, that red ball in the top there. That's the first string, the high string. And you see that T right there, that's on an A flat. It means tonic. That looks like we got an A flat minor pentatonic. So that's the T for 1. So on the 6th string, you also have a T. And so when you move up the scale, the pentatonic scale, this is a minor pentatonic scale, you're going to see all these numbers. And those are the intervals of the scale. So you have tonic, flat third, duh. That sounds familiar to boom, boom, ba, da, da. Led Zeppelin, huh? Dom, boom, ba, da, da. Anyway, yeah. It's like just about it's a real common configuration of notes, the pentatonic scale, 5 notes. So anyway, what happens in this, so what we're doing here is we're on this, that's the minor pentatonic. Now we're going to be using a lot, mostly the A major scale or the A major pentatonic. So because this, go back to the music, please, Gabriel, the score. And so you'll see that's an A flat. And then what happens is it goes to this A augmented, and all that is they augment the fifth. So we have our A, and we're in the C caged form, or the E caged form here. Looks like that. E caged, E, F. If you have a question about this, just ask me. So there's the A flat, then 1, 1, 3. And it's really important. We talk about this, but no, this is 1, 3. What's 1, 3, 5? I'm not. We've talked about that, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we take the fifth, we augment it, and it's a kind of a chord that leads you to a next chord. It leads you to the 2 chord of A flat. So the 2 chord, it's a chord based off the second note, and which is B flat minor. So it's A, augment the fifth, then B flat minor, and then we got this, and I explained this this E flat ninth. So it's da, 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 and then, and you can play the caged A form, A seventh form, and like I said, you could, when you come here in this live class, or you can even send a message, but you say, hey, can you go over there why this is it's an A form in the caged? Why is that? Tell me more about that. Be glad to. So you can stop me in the middle of it. So, but we're moving up. So we're going to ignore that augmented 5. We're just going to play around 3. In our improvisation, we're just going to kind of ignore the fifth. We're going to go 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 6, 1, 1. One. Okay, we're going to go 3, 1, 2, 6, 1 to 2, 1, 2. Okay, so practice that lick. It's just kind of going to get you into the A sound, A flat sound. So we're gonna start off our solo, and we're just going to play around in A. Now you could do other stuff in the A pentatonic, A flat pentatonic. Here it is. It's the A pentatonic, A flat pentatonic. And we've talked about this too. It sounds like My Girl. It's like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I got sunshine. Okay. So we're going to play the I got My Girl sound. Here we go. And we're going to go up.
Okay. So, we just hung out mostly in that A flat pentatonic, but what we did is so it's going along. You see that top line there? It's like someone. We just go up to the third. Someone. We're going to ignore the fifth. Really loves you. Guess who? Now, I'm just going to tell you, but you kind of know this. We've been working on this. This B flat, that's the 2 chord. And the E flat is the 5 chord. So it looks how they work really well together. Songs are really built like this. 1, then we have the 1 augmented, and then we have the 2 chord going to the 5 chord. 2-5 always brings you back to 1, 2, and then we go to the 5. So we can play, since these chords, the 1 chord, 2 chord, 3 chord, they're just made out of the scale. All of the R's is the notes of the scale stacked up, moving up. And you can ask me about that. I'll review that when you come in and say, hey, can we do a little review on that? But it's all there. When you sign up here, just put your name in, follow the steps. It's free. Hit the little bell so that you'll know. You'll get a reminder of when the class is going to be there. My classes are every Tuesday, and the English ones are at 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 6 o'clock Brazil time, and God knows what other times. I think, anyway, if you know New York time, that's Eastern Standard Time, and so then you can figure the rest out from there. But, so we got the 2 chord and the 5 chord. Then we go back to the 2 chord. Someone who understands. Guess who? And then it goes da da. Then it does this walk down. And this is one reason why we made a part 2 of this thing, because it's a blues. So people think of that, it's the blues chord. It's the dominant chord. So whenever I hang out just on this A flat, you can kind of blues it out. And to do that, you got to think of this A flat chord as the 5 chord of D flat. And that's the way the blues kind of works. Okay? Because as you go up, just a review, when you go up the scale, you have a 1 chord, you have a 1 major 7th, 2, 3 minor. The 4 is a major 7th. That means it's got the real 7th. It's got that beautiful sound. So when we're going up, we go 1. Actually, we'll go up in D flat. D flat. Okay, E flat minor, F, minor 7th, major 7th, minor 7th, major 7th. The 4 chords are major 7th, and the 5 chord is a flat 7th. It's a dominant 7th. 6. The 7th is a flat 7th with a flat 5. And then we talk about why, but basically you just take the chords and you stack them up. Let's go to the chord thing, Gabriel. We can show you. So when you see the chord formulas, you kind of on the left you see like a C scale, and you got a 1, 3, 5, right? Then you move up to the next note. You're always skipping a note, and you're just building the chords out of the scale. So you move up 1 note, and you're always skipping a note. So what happens is by analyzing that, the first one you got a 1, 3, and a 5 normal. And then the next one you move up and you got a flat third and a 5. The next one you move up, another flat third. Then you have another flat third. Now, and on the left, it just shows the 3 notes. But in the right, we kind of expand it a little bit. Because if you skip another note on that thing on the left, you'll be skipping. So you go 1, 3, 5, and then you're skipping a note, and then you have a 7. The same thing. You have some kind of 7. So when you move them up, you have a 1, 3, and a 5, some kind of 3. But it turns out, if you analyze it and you take the note
of the name of the chord. The first chord is a C. The second one is a D minor. So you go into the D scale, and you see that, oh, that's not really the third of the D scale. It's the flatted third. So anyway, so you just move up, and it sounds like this. Just so in that song by Alicia Keys. That's it. How was I? Some people live. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live. How's that song even go? Some people live. 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5. Oh, it goes 6. So it's 1. Some people live for the fortune. And you go 2. Some people live for the pain. Yeah, so I mean, it's like that song she's doing. It's got a 1 chord. Some people live 6 for the fortune. Some that's a 2. People live for the fame. It's a flat. It's a 7th chord. So it's just how it works out. So their music is pretty cool the way it works out. So anyway, let's go back to the score, buddy. So we're on the score, and so we're moving up. So what I'm going to do, we're going to ignore, and then we're on the 2 chord, 5, 2 chord. We're still in the A flat minor. Now we hang out like for a whole measure on A flat, so you can blues out with it. So you can go into the A flat minor pentatonic or the A flat blues, which is, I'll go up the blues scale. 1, flat third, 3, 4. And you can even get more wild with it. You can go 1, flat third, and then you can go 4, sharp 4, or flat 5. It's almost every note, but you know the notes. And so what we're going to do, when we get to this, we're just going to kind of keep the major pentatonic down. All we're going to do is we're going to add 2. We're going to hit that flat third, because that's a big thing in blues. Like in the frills. So go. In tempo, so I hit ba-do. You take that flat third, and so what we're going to do is we take the flat third, and we're going to go. We're going to either hammer or bend. And we take the 6, bend it up to the 7, or 1 flat third, 3. Okay, so you can play with those notes. So I'm going to show you what it sounds like. I'm going to execute it when I get to that A. We'll do it again. So we're going to play all A pentatonic. I'm going to stay in the A. I'm going to go up to the third again. Hit that A flat, and now I'm going to blues it out a little more. I was kind of on the sweet. When I mean blues it out, the blue notes are that flat third and the flat seventh. You take the flat seventh. Flat seventh to one. I'm going to hit that flat third. Here it is again. One, flat third. Start on the flat seventh. And now I'm going to like hammer into that. I'm going to bend into that flat third. And I'm going to bend it up. Or Stevie Ray Vaughan gets two notes. He bends on it. Okay, so when we get to that A flat, we blues out. I'll just blues out just on two notes, see what happens. Whoa, wait back. I'll do it from the beginning. Okay, we're going to be sweet stuff. I'm just going to go down. I'm going to go flat 7, 5. So I'm going to go flat 7, 5, 4, 3, and bend it up. Okay, so because I want you to know where those notes are. And that's how you blues out on something. I'm going to go to 2. Someone who really cares. Oh, I got lost. Okay, we'll start the beginning. I'm still the pretty seven. That was at A flat. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to get to the one last thing we're going to get to is I'm going to show that same lick. Now, I'm going to show you this a better lick, and what I like to say to my students is imitate it or get the inspiration. So the inspiration until it's incorporated. So inspiration until incorporation, or imitation until assimilation. Basically what that means is learn some licks and then just kind of take what you like about them and incorporate them, whatever you want, into your own style. Like it, just mix it in there. I've been playing a lot. I've been learning blues and rhythms a lot, and I have a friend that's really into the way T-Bone Walker plays. And I I guess I stole a lot of stuff from T-Bone Walker, and I really liked it. But I don't play exactly like him, and so and we were in rehearsal. Man, this is a T-Bone Walker song. Why don't you play how he's playing it? Like, well, I kind of got influenced by him, but I don't know if I just can't just. I never really wanted to fully imitate him. I imitated him when I was learning, and some of his stuff rubbed off on me. So he goes. Oh, wait. Call Stormy Monday. He goes back Tuesday. So he does those a lot of in and out. So what I like. Whoop. Call Stormy Monday, and I like to go. I prefer to do in this kind of like Tuesday's just as bad. Now it's T-Bone Walker style. And then I do this instead. And so that's cool. And then also, it's like you kind of have to know who's playing in the band. A lot of times I play with the keyboard player. So if I'm going like this, and he's going like this, it can kind of get messy. Anyway, all I'm saying is that you imitate this. So I'm going to give you a lick to imitate, and then you can do with what you want. But I want you to know the notes. So the lick is. So I'm going flat third to third, 5, 6 to 7th. 6, 5, 6, flat third. Or, but you bend up to the 7th. Or bend up, instead of hitting the low tonic, you can go. You can skip some notes too. All right. So that's a lick to study. So I'm going to show you how it fits in on the A, and then we're going to use it on the F. And so that's where I'm going to leave you today. And we're going to continue all this numbers and everything else. We're going to continue all this stuff next week when we're probably going to get into another really cool song. And whose song is Albert King has a song. It's called Born Under a Bad Sign, and it's going to be like another blues, and we're going to work on the same kind of stuff, going by the numbers, and we're going to look at where he lands a lot and some of the ways to make it sound good. But right now, I'm going to teach you how to use the same lick in the F. So here we go. Starting off in... Two. Someone would
cares. Now we're going to go to this A. We're going to do the blues thing. It's me. Now we're getting that D minor. We're going to the F. Now we're going to do the same lick on F. Okay, so when you do that F, I want you to do that. So, open your heart. Now we're going to A flat, B flat. Now we're going to F. So D flat, we're in the third line. B flat minor, G flat, G, A flat. Now we're going to the F. Okay, so it's the same lick as we learned on the A flat. So we're going to hit the F. We're going down the F. Here we go. Okay, we can jump the gun a little bit. So So I'm gonna do it with the medical case. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna jam. Then we do this. We're gonna do it on the A flat with K. This one has an extra note. Yeah, because you want to land on the dun, 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 dun. So, one, we do it in A flat. I gotta do it with the music. So it lands a. It's all about the music. I tease it around till I hit to that. Now we're going to the F one. Okay. So that's some of the licks. So we're just going to see you guys next week. We're going to do the same stuff, apply it to another song, a really cool song by Albert King. And so why don't we just go ahead and we'll kick it out. We'll play a little bit more of this, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday, okay? Keep practicing, keep playing, and have fun. Don't forget, ring the bell, sign up, and we're going to hit a little bit of a, we'll take it out of here. Here we go. Till next week, gents. Everybody, we'll see you next time. Don't forget to sign up, ring the bell, and here comes the big fade out. The fade out. Someone who really cared. And now I'm fading out. Gabe doesn't see me. He's got to listen to some of those. I'm fading out.